transforming the banking in a digital way, how these banks and the financial services that the firms at today that are compelled to go in digital format. While this restraint by some is understandable, and this transformation in the banking sector and the change is both the necessary and worthwhile in the current scenario and the prospect that has been a little over a year since this digital transformation topped those agendas in the financial sector around those in the globe, and those bank and traditional financial services and those companies have often been slow to adopt to this revolution in the digital aspect in digital field. And some company reputed organization has pointed out that the digital transformation can provide a significant advantages. Financial service companies refrain from adoption because the new technologies add a complexity and those challenges to their core services. However, they can innovate to capitalize on the latest environment and the advancement and deliver a new forms of their customers that creates a significance, the importance and the form of values that they generate in this particular field. And most importantly, this transformation is not just the advantageous for the banks but also a necessary field. While the rise of this digital economy, digitally native consumers that expect a digital banking for which the digital transformation has become a strategic imperative situation. The need behind this transformation is very operational, and those efficiency of those organization is directly related to its technological maturity. Those efficiency that is a important hallmark of this digital mature organization, and let it them how this maintenance has been overrated for these consumers, both those grocery shopping and the banking that are transactional. If they can manage the former by the application, they expect the latter to provide the similar services. That's the important fact. And the Boston Consulting Group, that survey suggested that the digital initiative can help the financial institution to cut the cost by as much as 80% with proper execution. On the other hand, the organization that continue to use those legacy systems that tends to be underperformers. The reason is very clear. The Boston Consulting Group, that survey that suggested the digital initiative can help the financial institution to cut the cost as much as we had predicted, 80 to 85% with the proper execution. That's the important thing. You can execute is as this initiative can be lead to those benefit in this digital transformation, and it's the convenience, ease of use of those customers, and have no interest in back-end performance improvements which drive those technology adoption in many organizations. And according to the survey by the American Bankers Association, the mobile payment, online budgeting, video approval are the features for which consumer and the customers also have switched to that sufficient and suitable situation. And some of the advantages of this digitalization can allow the safety concern and the contactless payment and the digital service e-services, transforming any kind of that comes with some challenges, some drawbacks, that the more so when it's pertinent to the digital field, it straightened the way of working of so many people with so many different field, so many different era that has been faced the traditional way, and now it has been shifted its way shifted its role to a different ball game. And that's addition to this, the regular ones, the financial institution must find a way to overall these complex business models and those legacy system. The entrenched way of working in a financial institution also make it difficult to understand the potential of the digital transformation. While innovators and early adopters that iterate at an exponential rates that leading to the product and the services that are disruptive. Not all the people in the financial sector operate at the leading edge of innovation. They are more concerned about the rules. They are more keen to this adoption of this regulation and that adhere to them for a good reason. The safety that created by this environment makes it difficult to fully grasp the significance of new technology trend, and the institution must find a way to disrupt while staying grounded. Consumer demands are very easy, seamless, and the fully customized. And for them, the grocery shopping and the banking are transactional. If they can take care of those, the former from an application that expect the latter to provide the similar convenience. Four out of those five institutions agreed to the trend that the BCG are, yet 43% of them haven't developed a digital strategy. The solution to this that starts with data that bank accumulate those details and the information about their customers on a huge scale, which can be utilized to create those user journey that are intuitive and the simple. The data analytics can provide extremely valuable that those insight to help the people, the bank that understand and serve the consumers better in a non-invasive but a preemptive and personalized way. The financial landscape has changed drastically over the last decade. The bank are not just competing with the bank, but also the finance related application that makes the basic banking processes that looks rigid. After getting those consent for the consumers and they have paved the way for the others in a forward, and that data can use in various mobile application services to help consumers find the easiest way of accomplishing their goals, thereby simplifying their banking experiences. Despite those challenges, the leader in this financial sector have an incredible opportunity to redefine the customer experience. The effect of digital transformation through the experience that the engineering can permeate all levels of consumers' life, considering how banking is the backbone of almost all economic activities. The bank that are almost digitally enabled that can set a new standard at an accelerated pace for the industry while making life easier for both their employees and the customers. That's all for now. Thanks for the time. See you in the next video.